Airline Weekly's Seth Kaplan is here. You know, nobody really knows what happened. And Seth, I'm not going to ask you, but I do want to know your theories. I imagine just about everyone following this story, Seth, has one or more. What is your best guess?
Yeah, Tyler, if in fact, as looks increasingly likely, the plane did stay in the air for a while after it lost contact, the question first, could it have been an accident? You probably remember the golfer Payne Stewart died tragically after everybody on board a Learjet lost consciousness, and the plane kept flying for 4 hours after that happened. So certainly there would be precedent for an accident like that, but with these reports of the transponder, for example, seemingly being turned off on purpose, it looks ever more like foul play. And then the question is, was it something like an incident that ironically happened just 6 days after the Payne Stewart crash way back in 1999? I'm talking about Egypt Air Flight 990, when one pilot seemingly locked the other out of the cockpit and brought the plane down, or something else broadly that we might call pilot sabotage. Or could it have been piracy, a hijacking? And certainly those reports of passengers being invited into the cockpit during flight, however unconfirmed and certainly unconnected to this directly, don't exactly inspire confidence that something like that could have been impossible.
Is there any argument, Seth or Phil, that for the case that this plane may have landed somewhere or crashed overland?
Yeah, people are speculating certainly that, I mean, at this point, we don't know. It's all best guesses. Certainly reports of some people saying, well, it could have happened, but, you know, the chances that things went so terribly wrong and yet a 777 like this somehow landed rather unscathed on a runway long enough for that to happen and gone completely undetected, rather remote chances, although again, hard to absolutely rule anything out at this time.
Phil?
And Tyler, I would agree with Seth. And the other thing to keep in mind, there are these theories that are floating around on the internet right now. Well, maybe they landed this at a remote airstrip that nobody knows about. Well, first of all, this is not like you're flying a Piper Cub and you can put it down on a rural street somewhere. The level of sophistication and the number of people you would need in order to bring this into an airstrip somewhere, keep it hidden, giving people no sense that this is there. Is it a theory that's out there? Yes. Is it a possibility? Yeah, I guess so. Maybe there's a remote island that nobody's searched yet, but you're talking about a far more sophisticated plot because you're dealing with a 777. This is not some simple plane you can just, take down to the Caribbean.
All right, Phil, Seth, thank you very much. The mystery deepens, and I'm sure we'll be following it for days ahead. Thanks very much.